Welcome, welcome. Today we are meeting together to talk about online business models, you guys. And this is a recording for YouTube and for TikTok. For more information, you can go up in my bio on TikTok to the link, and I will put the link in the description here on YouTube for you guys. So let's talk about this. I'm going to share on my Zoom some more information for you so you can look at this while I'm talking. For you guys, there is nothing. I'm just kidding. I will share some information with you, but not during the live. I will set it later on. Hi, Andrea. So we're talking about ownership versus contracting when you're working online and how to get your network marketing business online and what are the differences between master resell rights. In other words, purchasing a product that you have the right to resell at 100% and network marketing. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. So master resell rights. What does that mean? It simply means that you have a digital product that's completely done for you. You guys don't have to create anything. It's done, completed, and ready to go. And you have the legal rights to resell it at 100%. So you keep all the profit, which means after the first sale, you are already you already got your money back, and after that is just income. And usually there is no monthly with resale rights. So the beautiful thing is that you now own this asset, you guys. It's yours. You have those resale rights, and you can choose how you want to sell them, and you have full control of the systems. Does that make sense? So um, let me see. In network marketing, we have a little bit different situation when we look at from the position of an asset. You don't have any assets. You are effectively a contractor for the network marketing company. They set the rules, they fix the price, they have their branding, and you're just a representative, somebody who gets paid commission when you earn it. Okay. So you have limited flexibility. There are some people who are comparing master resale rights with network marketing online, and that's partially one of the reason I'm glad you guys asked this question. It's partially the reason why I wanted to go over this again, because I feel whoever was writing this, they don't understand either side really, because they're very, very different. Not just from the position of assets, but also from the position of how you make money, income, right? So in direct direct sales, in the master resale rights, you have a direct payout. In other words, whatever, hello, you guys, I see you. I'm just not saying hi. Thanks for the hearts. So you have a product. It's like it's yours, even though you didn't create it, right? So whenever you sell, you get paid. There are no rank requirements. There is no upline, downline. There is no volume requirement. There is no any kind of pressure. And that's the beautiful thing with master resources. With network marketing, you're commission based. So your income is conditional. It depends on your rank. It depends on the volume you sell. They're usually tied together, and it's subject to plan changes. You guys, I'll tell you a story. A friend of mine, she was in network marketing. She was making $8,000 a month, and she was very happy with it. And then they announced compensation plan changes, and everybody was excited. Everybody showed up on the call only to find out that the company thought that they were paying them too much. And they decided to cut the pay, and she went from 8,000 down to under 5,000. And that was not fun. That was not fun at all, right? So let's look at the next portion of it. Business. Who is the business tied to? Your network marketing business is tied to the company. You leave the company, you're done. You start all over. You don't have that product. You don't own it. It belongs to the company. You're working for the company. You have no ownership of products or platform, and those rules change however the company wants to change it, usually a big corporation, right? With your master resale rights, you own the product. So you learn from the product, you own it, and you move the product wherever you go. You want to create your community, you can put that product in your community. You want to market it to somebody else, you can do that, okay? Because your audience belongs to you. When people sign up with your master resell rights, they go to your own email list. You probably heard that email list is the biggest asset you can have online. And in this case, it's yours. That's the ownership, right? And that system that you created, it works across all offers. If you are in network marketing, you don't own your list. Most of the time, a lot of people, when they're starting, they don't know how important it is to have that email list, and they don't create their own email list. They're relying on the company. And when they change from one company to another, they lose everything. They lose all the people that were connected to them, right? So ownership is extremely important, you guys. Control, leverage, long-term stability is all tied into that. Does that make sense? I hope it does. You guys, I will have some time for questions later on. So if you are on TikTok, feel free to put questions in the chat or here in the chat as well. I do have some questions that came from people on the email, and I will answer those later on. So now I want to quickly go over the differences between those systems when we talk about automation versus availability, scale of effort, and schedule control, because all these things are important. You guys, what we're talking about creating freedom for your family. Okay, that's what's really important. That's what we're working here on. So if you have master resell rights, you have the right to resell product anytime. You can put it in a system. In other words, you can have funnels working for you and selling that product. Hi, Selma. Hi, Marjay. Hi, Isabella. I see you guys. So you can have a product in the funnel, and that funnel works for you 24/7. If you create a webinar can be recorded, and then it can be turned into what we call an evergreen webinar. And you probably have seen those when you are on Facebook and somebody says, come learn from the webinar. And then you go there and it asks you, do you want to listen tomorrow at 2 or, tonight at 10 or tomorrow at 2? And then you say, I want to listen tomorrow. That webinar is evergreen. They're not coming there. They're just showing you a recorded one at the time that works for you. So automations are handling way a lot more with master resell rights than with network marketing, just because of the nature of the business. You guys, I'm not telling you any one of these is better. It's just what's better for you, okay? So with network marketing, you usually have to be present, whether it's physically person to person or online, or you're talking over the phone. I just have to interject this in here, because if you are still calling people and asking them, hey, texting them the website and then texting them, have you had a chance to look at my website? When would be a good time to hop on the phone? Why hop on the phone, you guys? Nobody wants to hop on the phone anymore, because everything is online now. Amazon doesn't hop on the phone with anybody, and their sales are gigantic, right? Because nobody wants that. Everybody wants the freedom of hopping on there, making the decision, buying, boom, not buying, leaving. That's it, right? But the old-fashioned way with network marketing is on the phone, being present, talking to people. So if you don't have systems in your network marketing business, it's really hard to make sales, because you're just doing one-on-one on one, okay? Now, as far as the scale of effort, with master resell rights, you create this evergreen webinar, and it's creating many sales. It just happens over and over and over again. You have this one asset that creates ongoing income. You can have multiple assets. Like in my program, we currently have 10 obvious streams of income that show up immediately when you get into this program, but there are some others behind that are being added on. You guys, multiple streams of income is it. That's what you want to have. You don't want to rely on one stream of income, and that's usually your network marketing company, right? Aside from your job. But the network marketing company usually doesn't let you be in another network marketing company, because that's competition, right? But when you have master resell rights on a product, you can combine it with any other product, okay? So the effort and the income compounds. And then let's talk about your schedule. How much freedom do you really have with network marketing? You guys, when I was really focused there, I was spending all day on the phone, texting, educating my downline, helping my downline, learning from my upline. I would get phone calls at 7 a.m. I would get phone calls at 9:30 p.m. Somehow people thought that's okay. And your downline will call you and they will say, hey, somebody wants to sign up right now. Can you hop on the phone? And you do it, right? You do it because you want to help. So you don't have freedom. With working online, you guys, whether you transfer your network marketing business online and you learn digital marketing and then you learn how to do that, whether you do that or you do master resell rights, you now have freedom because the systems that are created here, they work for you 24/7, so you don't have to. I know there are a lot of you who maybe work a job and a half. Some people work two jobs. You really feel you don't have time. And that's a whole other conversation that we can have. But the point is, you preferably want to work around your time with family and not spend most of your life working and barely have any time for your family. Does that make sense? I think it does for everybody. Yeah. So, as far as schedule goes, with master resale rights, you don't have any phone calls, required calls that you have to make. Business fits your life, and you just simply choose when you work, and that's when you work. The rest of the time, your automations are doing everything behind the scenes. And that's so nice, you guys. With the network marketing, with MLM, you are constantly launching, you're constantly supporting your team, you're constantly on the calls and working hard to earn the reward, to earn the trip, and then it's done and boom, it starts all over again. So you have to be available constantly. And then you barely fit your life around the business. And that's, you guys, why I shifted online. Aside from not liking the fact that I had to talk to everybody and anybody to find out if they need my product, and then you're chasing people. So I wanted to clarify that distinction. And I wanted to make sure you guys understand that master resale rights is nothing like network marketing. It's very different. But if you have a program, for example, the Master Resell Rights that I have, it's an educational program. It's an e-learning about how to become a digital marketer. So if you purchase that and you're learning how to become a digital marketing, you can bring your network marketing business online. You can bring your brick and mortar business online because you know how to market. You can market your marketing skills that you learned from this MMR product. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I wanted to share. I had some questions here. Some people asked me to talk more about automation and ownership. I'm going to create next week, I'm going to create another Q&A. So if any of you guys want to be invited to my Q&A, either if you're seeing this on YouTube later on as a recording, or if you're here on TikTok, go up on TikTok, you go up in my bio and you go to my website. It's globalonlinebusiness.info. And when you put your email address in there, you will be on my mailing list and I will send you invite for the next week's Q&A. I can talk about anything that's related to you creating freedom online by working online as a network online marketer. See, when you do something for years, it just comes out automatically. Online marketer, digital marketer, how to transfer your network marketing skills and products and actual marketing into online world. I wanted to do this for decades, you guys, and I was just sitting on the bleacher watching other people doing it, and I'm so glad. So I'm just like 5 seconds ahead of you guys. So come here and learn. And for those people who are on YouTube, I'm just going to put the link in the description. You guys can check it out and see if you want to learn how to do digital marketing. Now, somebody asked me, they said, I don't have time for this. I don't have time to learn. I don't have time to do it. So what I would suggest for everybody who doesn't have time or feels they don't have time, take a little notebook. You can take just a little notebook like this and carry it around with you all day long and set an alarm on your phone for 15 minutes. And every 15 minutes, put in, what are you doing? What have you done in this 15 minutes? Just write one sentence or a few words. every 15 minutes. Do it for a week and you will be shocked how much time you actually have. I guarantee you, you will find the time because if you have the right business in front of you, you can learn how to do this in 2 hours a day. You don't need a whole day, you guys. You can learn online marketing and start doing it in 2 hours a day. Okay. Now, let me see the other question I have. Um, what if I cannot afford a course, or if I bought other ones, what can I do now? So the course that I'm using and that I have up on my website, there are different levels of this course, so you can plug in whatever you're comfortable with. It starts as low as $100, you guys. So it's going to be $100 plus $39 for your website funnel pre-made, done for you. You plug it in, and then you need, I think it's like $10 to get your website, and then you have your site. You're done, and you create it once and you purchase once and you're good to go. Now you can upgrade from there on. We have a $300 level, 600, 900, and 1400 is the top level. And the stuff that you get at 1400 level, it's absolutely mind-blowing. I mean, you would pay thousands of dollars, and I'm not kidding you. I'm really serious. You would pay thousands of dollars somewhere else to get all this TikTok training, YouTube training. Hi, Emma. Thank you. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate that. All these things, you guys, automations, how to use automation specifically for you, how to brand yourself, how to do videos in social media without showing your face. I mean, there's like so much in there. It's unbelievable. So the value is definitely there. So if you want to learn online marketing, even if you have your product, you can just learn how to do it. If you are in your 60s, 70s, 80s, a lot of people want to learn something. And this is the program that I would absolutely recommend because you will learn everything you need to know about using social media for online marketing and how to create your community. A lot of people are they love, I don't know, gardening, they have hobbies, and they would love to have people around them and talk with them and, share with them and do classes or whatever about their hobbies. We'll teach you how to do that as well. So it's just super fun. Let me see another question. Um, how much technical skill does digital marketing require? You guys, it depends what you're doing. Okay. So if you are a digital marketer, because digital marketing is very wide area and it includes things like SEO, pay per click, Google ads. I mean, it can include a lot. And if you are somebody who is a digital marketer and you want to create for websites for people, that's a lot of skill. That's a lot of technical skills. So, but what I'm doing with Master Resell Rights, specifically in this company that I'm working with and that I purchased Master Resell Rights, you don't need practically any technical skills. You need to know how to copy paste and you need to know how to send an email, you guys. If you know those two things, you're good to go. I'm not kidding you. And you need to know how to hold your phone and get on your Facebook or TikTok or YouTube, wherever you want to do your marketing on. And most of the people already know. I mean, I come here to TikTok and YouTube because those are my two favorite places to scroll, right? So for most of the people, to go back to the time question, for most of the people, the question is, let me just shorten the scrolling time and just put a little bit of that time into building my business, building my family freedom. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. Those are the questions that you had. I'm going to send another email. So make sure before you leave, go on TikTok. Up in my bio, there is a link, globalonlinebusiness.info. I'll also put it here for YouTube in my description. Just go there, put your email address in there, and you will see another page. It will explain everything. Just go through everything. It's like, I think 99% of your questions are going to be answered there, but you will get on my email list and I will send you an invite. I will do another Q&A next week. So if you're looking at this, or you're looking at another program, feel free to come back and I'll answer your questions. You also have the ability to email me back your questions. And just like I answered those questions from the people who, thank you for the hearts, for the people who send them to me, I'm going to send them the replay of this little Q&A, and then I will do the same thing next week. So make sure you send your questions, and I will answer them, you guys. So I'm looking forward to seeing you next week. I don't know yet the date, but I will put it in an email to everybody. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your time. Thanks for your time. Oh, I'm going to stop sharing to just say bye and bye on YouTube. I will see you guys on the next video. Take care. Bye. Okay, let me see if any questions here. I have to flip through the TikTok. I shut off my YouTube.